Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Did you miss me? Have you missed me? Have you been lonely without me? I feel like I'm talking to Oreo. Jesus. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving a little comprehensive breakdown on this wig that I have here from Hairspells. Her name is Roz. That is the name that I've gone with. I wanted to do Rosalind, but then I was like, no. And then I didn't want to name her Rapunzel because I'm like, that's kind of corny. So I was like, let me just name her Roz, and you know, kind of stuck, and I really like it. I'm like, Roz, like, it kind of reminds me of like Raw Ali from Love and Hip Hop, and I'm just like, she always had long ass hair, so that works. But yeah, I call her Roz, and she is a 22-inch Peruvian, no, it is a 22-inch lace front wig. The origin is Indian. The density is 300, and it is from Hairspells, and I got it for two and some change, two something. I think it was like $254. I'll go to the site and put in the exact deets so I can give you guys the exact number, and I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, I paid under $300 for this wig. It's 22 inches, 300% density, great quality. I didn't even have to dye the lace or bleach the knots on the lace because it came pretty transparent. All I did was hit it with some powder, like I'm about to do right now. I just hit it with some powder in the parting because y'all ain't finna clock me. Y'all are not finna come, no, in this economy. No ma'am. No ma'am. Just hit it with some powder, and I'm telling you, your life is so much better for it. But that is the deets. I get asked about this wig quite a lot. I'm trying really hard not to curse. I get asked about this wig quite a lot, so that's why I wanted to give you guys a little breakdown on what it is, the review that I have, and I've had it for, I want to say, this is April, so 3 months. I've had it for 3 months, and so far so good. The shedding is minimal. I'm going to give you guys a video of how I apply the lace. I'm still getting, like, I obviously kind of missed this spot right here. It's honestly a work in progress. I don't claim to be the hair friend, and I've said this a million times. So just getting better, like, but you get better with practice, and I think I've gotten a lot better with practice. I'm still trying to figure out how to work out, you know, a couple little kinks here and there, but that is what this video is going to consist of, how I apply it. I did leave out a part where I do my edges, and for the most part I like to do my edges with mousse instead of with the Got To Be gel, just because I think that your edges come out a little softer, or a little less plastered. Does that make any sense? Like, they're not as hard. And I say that as someone who has to, like, you know, like, if I've secured this frontal to like the entirety of my hairline, I'm gonna keep it on for minimum 3 days. So I need to be able to, you know, finesse my edges whenever they, you know, they're not working. And I don't want to have to deal with, like, I feel like if you use Got To Be glue on your edges, it ends up breaking your edges on the wig because you're trying to, like, you know, rake through it, and it's just not cute. I just don't recommend it, you know. But hey, you don't gotta listen to me. Do what you want. It's a free world. No, it's not. But do what you want. Hi guys, long time no see. All right, let's jump into this wig application. The first thing you're going to need is an edge brush. And we are going to be taking some Got To Be glue and applying it just onto our edges, like those little baby hairs, and primarily around your sideburns. I want to tuck all of that hair away just so it doesn't get stuck to the lace, and when, you know, if it gets on and popping, somebody rips your wig off, you still have edges at the end of the day. And that's what's important, ma'am. That is what is important. So I'm just going to tuck all of that hair behind, spray with a little bit of free spray for some extra hold. And now we're going to go ahead and apply our wig cap. Mine's a little ratty. Ignore that. That's not what's important here. And pulling it back until I can see the very front of my widow's peak. I have a widow's peak, and that is where I stop, or like I don't apply where I stop the wig cap and where I start, like where I'm going to make my imaginary hairline start. Like, I don't want this in the middle of my forehead, but I need it, you know, I need away from my actual hairline, but close enough to my actual hairline. Does that make sense? Okay. Right here, I'm just taking the Gatsby glue and applying it all around the front of my hairline. Not actually getting it on like my baby hair, my edges, because we've done what? Tucked it away. You see, you gotta prep this stuff. You gotta think it through. And right here, I'm just blasting it with some cool air or hot air to get it sticky. I always found the hot air worked better than cool air. And don't do what I did. Put the powder on first. I don't know who I thought I was, but I decided to do this last, and it was an extreme sport not getting my brush into my Gatsby glue. And right here, I'm just showing you guys the wig. I had just washed it. It was not straightened. This was like fresh out. And I sewed on a velvet strap to the back of my wigs instead of the elastic straps, because I find that velvet is a lot gentler on the nape of your neck, and I don't got time to not have a kitchen. So that is why we use the velvet straps versus the elastic. You still get the same amount of hold, and it's a lot more gentle. Right here, I am placing the lace directly on that Gots to Be line that we did, grabbing my little combs or clips and pulling away the baby hair, any excess hair, just to, make my life a little easier. This part is going to be the most frustrating thing about applying your wigs. You're not going to get it the first time. I sure as hell didn't. I still miss spots. We're learning here, people. That's what we're here for. Right here, you're going to see me try to glue this sideburn, and I was so over it that I just cut it off. I completely cut off the sideburn. I was trying to be cute, but cute didn't work, so we moved to comfortable. And I wanted this wig comfortably on my head, not where I felt like I couldn't even raise my eyebrows, all right? So that's why, ignore this part. I mean, if you want to keep your sideburns, cool, but like I didn't. I cut them all off, so both sides. And this is I just wanted to show you guys, the struggle bus. Like, we all do it. We all ride the struggle bus. We start somewhere, all right? And that's what I think is important here. And any spots that you might miss, or like it didn't tack down, go ahead and just take a little bit of the Gatsby glue, a little bit of the freeze spray, hit it, and then hold it. I'm using the back of a rat tail comb to hold the lace down in place, and I'm telling y'all, this gets real sticky. It's gonna be real sticky for a little bit. But that's what I'm doing here. And on the other side, I did the same thing. I ended up cutting the sideburns, like I said, and that excess glue, or like the glue, or the shine, you see the shiny bit around the lace, we are going to go ahead and grab some micellar water and a paper towel, and we are going to go all around our hairline in front of, or wherever the shiny bits are. So wherever you see any excess glue, go ahead and hit those little areas, just getting rid of that excess glue. Right here, I was gonna show you guys how I do my baby hair and keep it together, but I don't know where that footage went. So here's my baby hair the next day when I did that. And right here, I use mousse, and I'll use the comb side of my edge brush, hit that with some air just so it will hold. And yeah, I prefer to use mousse on my edges just because I think that the Gots to Be glue is just a little too aggressive. It's a little too, it holds your wigs down. It don't need to hold your edges forever. So that's why I prefer to use mousse. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just going to admire to use edges for 20 minutes. This is the next day, and I had just showered. Everything was great. I thought this was my scalp for a minute, okay? Let's just admire it. Let's just look. Let's admire. And right here, I am showing you guys how I straighten my hair. I don't know why I don't include, or it didn't include the part where I apply the serum to my hair. So I use the Cheese Silk Serum, and I'll insert a picture. And that is what I use on all of my wigs. If I'm applying any type of heat to my wigs, that is what I'm using. I'm telling y'all, it is the best $22 you will ever spend in your life. Yes, it is $22, but listen, Linda. It is worth every single one of those pennies. That serum has lasted me almost a year. I'm just now hitting half because you need so little of it. It straightens your hair and it keeps it from getting dry and looking like it got heat damage. And it's just like, paired with a chi straightener, which is what I'm using, everything is just great, lolly and dandy, and it keeps your hair just so soft, so silky. I really wholeheartedly recommend it. I would probably give up my left foot for it if that was the last bottle in the store. That's how gun-ho I am for this serum. So that is what I'm using on my hair. That's the heat protection I prefer. And yeah, I'm just into it. I'm so in love with it. And since we did all that prep work, we already moussed the top of the hair, all those little flyaways. I really just didn't like, I used to hit it with free spray at the top of the head for the little, the little flyaways after you straighten your hair. But I always felt like that made the top of my head really, really crunchy. And you're brushing your hair and it's just like, you get flakes, it gets crunchy, it's not cute, it gets gunky like faster. So yeah, and that's all the deets I have for this hair. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. I loved getting ready with this robe on today. Y'all, get you a satin robe, because this shit is self-care. It is soft. You feel bougie, especially after the wig is on. Getting ready in a robe is a form of self-care. Tip today. And anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.